8 solid minutes of geographical facts. Let's go.
So this is 8 solid minutes of absolutely useless geographical facts. Today we'll break down our facts into 5 categories.
Okay, so the facts will be in 5 categories: geography, people, flags, money, and random crap. I'm sure I'll be good at the geography part and the
Categories
flags.
including geography, people, flags, money, and other random crap.
Geography.
In 2011, South Sudan became the world's
South Sudan is it's one of the African countries right under Sudan.
newest country after breaking away from Sudan. This is the US state of Rhode Island, and it is in
Rhode
fact
Island.
not
Yep,
an
we've done that in a video. It's a state of
island. Russia is the
Wait,
world's
so Rhode Island isn't an island, bro? What? It's
largest
weird, bro.
country, spanning over 6.6 million square miles,
Russia
or
is
just
the
under
biggest country
17.1
that I
million
knew.
square kilometers, and has 11
Like,
different time zones.
There's
South
11
Africa
time zones, bro. Like, imagine if you're your Russian friend and you're trying to play games with them, and they say, "No, I'm sleeping, bro." I'm like, "What? What do you mean, bro? We're in the same country."
actually has
It's
3 different
weird
capitals
to
for
me.
different parts of the government.
Yep, I know there are 3 capitals. I thought there were 2 capitals of South Africa. There's Pretoria and Cape Town. I've been to both cities. Step over here. This is Lesotho, and that is Eswatini or Swaziland.
Including Pretoria, Cape Town, and Bloemfontein. South Africa
Bloemfontein.
also appears to
It's
have a gaping
Bloemfontein,
hole in
bro.
it, which is actually the country of Lesotho, which is
Lesotho.
considered to be an enclave as it is
It's
completely
called
surrounded
Lesotho,
by
by the
another
way.
country. There are 3 such enclaves in existence today.
Okay, 3 enclaves. I know this is the Vatican City flag. This is San Marino, I believe. Vatican City is in Italy, right? San Marino should be... Oh, wait, I think it's also in Italy, so yeah.
Which are Lesotho,
I knew
Vatican
that
City,
fact.
and San Marino, with both
Okay.
Vatican City and San Marino being completely surrounded by Italy.
Italy,
France shares
yes.
its longest border.
Which countries border France? It's already shown us that there's Germany. I'm guessing there's also France. There's probably Spain, right? France, Spain, and then under France, it's Slovenia. I'm not sure. Luxembourg or Liechtenstein.
Germany, Spain, Belgium, or
Oh, Spain, yeah. Oh, Belgium and Switzerland. Okay,
Switzerland,
yeah.
but actually has its longest border in its South American Overseas Department of French Guiana, which shares a 454-mile or 730-kilometer border
French
with
Guiana.
Brazil.
Oh yes. Because in one of my videos, the one of the countries is France. Like it's called French Guiana. It's in South America, not in.
There are little
Europe.
bits of
It's
France
weird.
scattered all over the world, including St. Pierre and
I didn't know about this.
Miquelon, located in North America, French Guiana, located in South
South
America,
America,
Guadeloupe,
like I said.
Martinique, and St. Martin, where France actually shares a border with the Netherlands, all being in the Caribbean, Mayotte
wow.
and Reunion being in Africa, and Wallis and Futuna and New Caledonia being in
never heard of
Oceania.
those
The
things.
city of Istanbul in Turkey is the only major city that sits on 2 different continents, with the western part of the city being located in Europe and the eastern part of the city being
In
located
Asia.
in Asia.
Wow.
The Great Lakes system, which is shared by Canada
Great
and the United
Lakes,
States, holds
okay.
about 21% of the world's freshwater supply.
What, dude? A lake that contains almost a quarter of the world's freshwater supply lies between Canada and America. That's crazy. Oh
Australia
my
is home
God.
to over 26 million people and
Australia
is
is
also home
massive.
to 42.8 million kangaroos, meaning that you can
42
find about 1.7 kangaroos for every person
Million
in Australia.
kangaroos. Bro, can you just talk about how
Find about
ripped
1.7
kangaroos
kangaroos.
are, bro? Like, check this out. Do they even work? Bro, imagine if kangaroos like use steroids. If someone was to experiment on these things and give them steroids or give them at a gym, bro, because this guy is damn.
For every person in Australia. This is the country of
Bangladesh, that's a Bangladesh.
Bangladesh,
okay.
and despite it being over 115 times smaller than Russia, its population of almost 168 million is over 20 million people higher than Russia's
million
almost
people.
146 million people. The
Damn.
greater Tokyo area is home to
Tokyo.
almost 37.5 million people,
Dude,
meaning
that's a
that it is
lot of
close in
people.
population to Canada's almost 38.4 million people. Mongolia is the
Mongolia
least
is
densely
like-
populated country in the world, having only 2 people per square kilometer, or
2 people per square kilometer. That means in every 1 kilometer, like in area or radius, there's 2 people, bro. What?
6
Wow,
people per
okay.
square mile. Monaco, on the other hand, is the world's most densely populated country, having 18,235 people per
18,000
square
people. Isn't
kilometer,
that
or about
overpopulation,
47,000.
Because this country is so small, you can actually see the docks. Like, these are docks where boats go and, like, dock.
1,227 people per
Okay.
square mile, which is actually more
47,000
people than the
people.
nation has. Japan currently has a negative 0.3% annual
Japan.
population growth rate and has actually been
That means Japan's population is dying, right? Isn't that because, like, there are strict laws on how many kids you can have? Like, I think each family has to have at most 1 kid. Some families just don't have kids, so that means the population
consistently
starts
losing people
dwindling,
since
right?
the year 2010, losing about 3.2 million people
3
in the
million
past 12
people
years. On the
in 10
contrary,
years. That's Nigeria.
Nigeria has an astounding 2.5% annual
Yeah,
population
people in
growth rate and is
Nigeria.
gaining millions of citizens each year, going from 158.5 million
Go on then,
citizens in 2010
Nigerians.
all the way to almost 216 million today,
200,000,
gaining
bro.
well over
Million,
57 million citizens in the past 12 years. And despite being only
Nice.
roughly the size of France and Germany put together, it is expected to have a population of around 730 133 million people in the year 2100, which is about 1.7
Bro,
times larger than
we're
the
not-
expected US population in the
we're
same
not
year.
making
This
it
is the
to
island
that
nation of Nauru, and about
2100.
61% of its adults are obese.
Wow, 61% of the adults are obese.
Making it
Bro.
the most obese country in the world. For comparison, 36.2% of
But
Americans
I would assume America is the most obese people because of the food I've seen on TikTok. Like, bro, those people be eating a lot.
adults are obese,
36%.
and about 27.8% of
27%
Brits are obese. The
in
United
UK.
States is home to almost 42 million Spanish speakers, which makes it the fifth largest Spanish
Okay, the fifth largest Spanish-speaking country is US. Fourth is Spain. Like, they're Spanish speakers, so they speak Spain language, right? How is Spain not number one? I'm guessing the other countries is probably Brazil, because Brazil is bigger than Spain. Guessing Argentina in the top three. The country that speaks Spanish the most, probably, I think they're all South American countries. Let's just research real quick. Oh, so it's Mexico 1, Colombia, Spain, Argentina. We had Argentina, Peru, Chile. These are all South American countries, bro. Except for Mexico, which is American. Wow, nice. The more you know.
Spanish-speaking country in the world, just behind the nation of Spain itself. In the world, with the average Dutch male being 183.78
183 centimeters. I'm 180 centimeters.
centimeters
So
tall, or
I'm shorter than most men. I'm 5'10", I
6
think.
feet tall. And the
Or
average Dutch
5'11".
female being 170.36 centimeters tall, or 5'7"
Those are
inches. On the other
tall
end of the
people. Wait, which country is this? Let's guess this before he tells us. I don't know what this is. I don't
spectrum,
know.
Timor-Leste is the shortest country
Timor-Leste,
in the world,
okay.
with the average Timorese male being 160.13
160.
centimeters
Those
tall,
are
or 5'3"
short,
inches.
bro.
And the average
5'3"
Timorese
for a
female
dude.
being 152.71 centimeters tall, or 5 foot
5
tall. The
foot,
northern half of
okay.
the Earth is called the Northern Hemisphere. And the
Yes,
southern
that
half
I
of the
knew.
Earth is called the
The
Southern
Southern
Hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
Despite the Northern Hemisphere accounting for exactly 50% of the Earth, it is home to about 90% of the human population.
Most of the people in the world are in the northern hemisphere. Flags, yes, my specialty.
This is the
Okay,
flag of
this is
Poland,
Poland.
this is
Okay,
the flag of
Indonesia.
and this is the flag
This is
of
Monaco.
and
Yes,
this
yes,
is
yes.
very
Okay, the
confusing.
very
This is
common.
the flag of
Romania,
and this is the flag
Chad,
of
I
Chad,
think.
and this is even worse.
Yes,
this
yes.
is the flag
This
of
is-
Norway.
No
this is
way.
the flag of
I don't know what this one is. You know. Wait, I know. It's Faroe
the
Islands.
Faroe
right?
Islands.
Yep. This
is
is
the flag of
Iceland.
Iceland. This is the flag of
Denmark,
This is the flag
Sweden,
of Sweden, and this is the flag
Finland.
of Finland.
Yes!
And this is still a bit confusing,
Yes,
but not
yes,
as
yes,
bad.
yes, yes,
Also,
yes.
this is
This is Ireland, right?
the flag of Ireland, and this is the flag of the
Ivory Coast,
This
dude.
is the flag of the
UK.
United Kingdom, with the blue in the back representing Scotland, the large red cross in the middle representing England, the little red bits representing Northern Ireland,
I
and
did
absolutely
not
nothing
know
representing
that.
Wales. This
Wales,
flag is
okay.
also known as the Union Jack,
Union
and it can be found
Jack,
in
yep.
4 flags of other countries,
This is Australia. This is New Zealand. I don't know what these two are.
including Australia, New Zealand, Fiji, and
Fiji and
Tuvalu, whose
Tuvalu,
internet
okay.
domain name .tv generates $2.2 million each year and accounts for about 10% of the government's revenue. The most
Okay.
famous example of this is probably Twitch, whose internet domain name is
Twitch.
twitch.tv or twitch.tuvalu. The flag of the Caribbean
This is
nation
Jamaica.
of Jamaica is the only flag in the world to have no red in it, no white in it, and no blue in it. This is the
What?
flag of the
The
Asian
Nepal.
country of Nepal,
Nepal,
and it is
yep.
the only non-quadrilateral
Okay,
national
yep,
flag.
yep, I
Today,
knew
this
that.
is the flag
This is what is this? Come on, this is not Algeria. This is bro. I always see this flag. What is it? Come on, Moose.
of Libya and has been
Libya,
since the year
okay.
2011, but from 1977 until 2011, Libya's flag was literally just green. This is the
What?
flag of Switzerland, and this
Switzerland.
is the flag of
Vatican
Vatican City,
City.
and these are the only 2 national flags that are perfectly square.
Okay. Money. Oh my God.
Currently in 2022, one
22.
US dollar is equal in value to
1
1 euro
euro.
for the first time in 20 years.
Okay,
The US dollar
yep,
is
yep.
the official currency of the United States, Timor-Leste, El
And Zimbabwe. We use the US dollar in our country.
Salvador, Zimbabwe.
Oh
Federal
yes,
Federated
Zimbabwe! Yes, bro. We're using US dollars.
Mike-
That's my country.
Indonesia, Ecuador,
Okay,
and the
Mike.
Marshall
Okay, I forgot what he said. This is US. This is Zimbabwe. I don't know what this is. This is Colombia. This is Timor-Leste. I don't know what this is.
Islands. In addition to using the US dollar as its official currency, El Salvador also
El
has Bitcoin as
Salvador.
an official currency. It
Bitcoin,
is one of
okay.
only 2 countries to do so, along with the
Yeah, I
Central
didn't know
African
this. I
Republic.
did
In
know this.
Zimbabwe, from the years
Zimbabwe!
1980 to 2009, the official currency
Wait. The official. Let me talk about this. Is my country, fam. From 1980 to 2009, we've been a multi-currency country. So like we've used the South African rand, we use Botswana pula, although it's not common. We use the US dollar. We also had this thing called the Zimbabwean dollar, which is what he's talking about now. Before 2009, then inflation hit so bad, bro. Like everyone was a millionaire in our country. Like we had $1 billion checks and like $100 million checks. So that became Like that's not good. That's inflation, right? Because they kept printing more money than there was to spend, and then they stopped using it. All of a sudden, the government like announced like, "Yo, we're no longer using this money. We're switching over to the whole multi-currency thing I talked about." Hopefully, he gets the facts right. If he doesn't, bro, I'm leaving a comment on your video.
Currency was the Zimbabwe
Zimbabwean
dollar, which included
dollar.
your standard denominations like the $1 bill, $10 bill,
$10,
$100 bill,
$100,
$million
Okay.
bill, $billion bill,
$billion bill,
$20 billion
20
bill,
billion.
and $100 trillion
Bro, $100 trillion. Do you know how rich you'd be, bro? 100 trillion.
bill. The U.S. state of California
Okay,
has a GDP
California.
of around $3.4 trillion.
Bro, you'd only need 3 to 4 notes in Zimbabwe to have the entire economy of that California.
Meaning that as a country, it would have
UK.
the world's 6th largest economy ahead of major countries like the UK, France,
UK,
Canada, Brazil,
France,
and
Canada,
Russia. The small
Brazil.
and poor Southeast Asian nation of Brunei has an
Brunei.
amazingly high GDP per capita of $79,860,
I don't know, I think that's
which is
good.
higher than countries like the United States and Singapore. This can be explained by the nation's oil exports, which typically
some
benefit
good-
only a
them
select
good
few number of
oils.
people in the country and account for about 70% of the nation's total revenue.
Okay. Random stuff.
Germany is home to over
Germany, what do I know about Germany? Hitler. The most hated person in history. What else do I know about Germany? I think that's pretty much it. It borders Poland, which is where I am right now.
20,000 castles spread throughout the country, meaning that you
20,000
can
castles. You'd assume that like UK would have more castles
find
than
about one castle every 15 miles or about
One
one every
castle
25
every
kilometers. The
25
Narendra Modi
kilometers.
Stadium, located in Ahmedabad,
India.
India, is the world's largest stadium, being able to hold about
the largest
132,000
stadiums in
spectators
India, which makes sense because India is like one of the biggest populations in
at
the
once.
world, right?
France is the most visited country in the world and sees
France. I've never been to France though. But yeah, I've never. What's in France? France, there's Paris, also the Eiffel Tower. That
about
makes sense.
90 million tourists
80
each year, followed by
million
Spain with
tourists.
almost 84
Spain.
million.
Why would people be going to Spain? I'm trying to think. What's there in Spain? I don't know.
The United States with almost 80
United
million,
States. I wanna
China with
go to
about
US.
65.7 million, and
wanna go
Italy
to
with
China.
almost 65
Italy,
million. This is a
okay.
map of the massive Amazon rainforest located in
Dude,
South
the
America, and
rainforest
it
is
alone is
massive.
responsible for the production of about 20% of Earth's oxygen.
What? 20% of the world's oxygen comes from the Amazon rainforest because I think it's the most dense forest out there. Most of the oxygen in the air is from the ocean.
China, Russia, and Pakistan are the only countries in the world that have more nuclear weapons than they do Domino's Pizza location.
If Zimbabwe had a single nuclear weapon nuke, it would be the second country to not have more Domino's than this because we don't have a single Domino's pizza.
Building is
everywhere.
located in Africa's tallest building is located
Africa's
in Sandton,
tallest
South
building.
Africa, and
Oh,
it's the
South
Leonardo
Africa.
standing at 748
I've
feet
never
or
been, yeah.
228 meters in height. South America's tallest building is located in Santiago, Chile, and is the Grand Tour
Santiago.
Santiago, standing at 980 feet or 300 meters in height. Oceania's tallest building is
I don't
located
know
in
what
Gold
it
Coast,
is.
Australia, and is the
Gold
Q1
Coast,
standing at 1,060 feet or
Australia.
323 meters in height.
Where's the
Europe's tallest
Burj
building is
Khalifa?
located
Wait, Burj Khalifa is
in
in
St.
Asia,
Petersburg,
right?
Russia, and is the Lotte Center, standing at 1,560 feet or
building that.
462 meters in height. North America's tallest building is located in New York City.
New York City. I'm guessing New York. I think we can guess this. What's in New York tall building? Probably Times Square,
It is
right?
the One World Trade Center, standing at a symbolic 1,776
The Trade Center,
feet or
isn't that Times
541
Square?
meters in height. Asia's tallest building
Wait, confirm the World Trade Center were the Twin Towers before they were. I think so. I don't know.
located in Dubai and is
Dubai!
the legendary Burj Khalifa, which
Burj
stands at an astounding
Khalifa!
2,717 feet or
Nice.
828
800
meters in height. It is
meters.
the
So it's
world's
not even a
tallest building,
kilometer
and
high.
Antarctica's tallest anything is probably just a penguin.
Close the video. This is Tunisia. This is Timor-Leste. This is India. This is Colombia. This is Russia. This is Egypt. This is Australia. What is this? Come on. I've forgotten what this is and this one. I hope you like this video. Peace.